Welcome to the channel. In this video, we'll be reviewing the Greater Phoenix Area Real Estate Market Snapshot looking back at September 2023 and into the future. Inventory, listings, closings, interest rates. Do us a favor, click that subscribe button, and I'll dive right into the facts and figures. Let's start off with new inventory. Jennifer, what do we have?
In September, we had just over 7,000 new listings, and in the previous month, in August, it was just over 6,600, and last year, this time, it was just over 9,400 new listings.
Wow, so we're creeping up from last month, still down a little bit from last year.
That's correct.
Definitely heading in the right direction for buyers. They like to see more selection out there. By the way, my name is Sean Rogers, the lead of the Mr. Rogers Homes real estate team, and we make videos all about living in Arizona, just like this one. If you're interested in learning more, please click the subscribe button.
Sean, what do we have next?
I'm going to go with active listings. Last month, just over 13,400. The month prior, just under 12,000. And holy cow, Jennifer, look at that.
Last year, just over 20,000 active listings.
I guess what that means is sellers, we need to get your houses on the market. If, of course, you're thinking now's the time. You know what I was just thinking, Jennifer?
What's that?
Snowbird season is upon us.
It sure is.
So that means a lot of people are going to come out here and enjoy the beautiful weather and everything that the Valley of the Sun has to offer. And then they start thinking,
I might want to buy a home in an adult community.
and that's why I'm thinking now's the time, again, for sellers to think about putting their properties on the market when they have more eyeballs on their homes.
Rolling into number of closings, in September we had just over 5,500, and last month we had just under 6,100, and last year we had just over 6,400 number of closings.
So the numbers are starting to make sense here, Jennifer. We're down across the board from last year to last month to current with the number of closings. And therefore, we see more active listings or more property still on the market. Must be something to do with, in my guess, interest rates
Possibly.
are scaring or keeping some buyers on the fence so properties aren't moving as quickly. And maybe with the lower amount of inventory, they don't want to just pick at anything. They're taking their time, which a buyer should. They want to get the right house to turn it into their forever home. Here comes the crowd favorite for both buyers and sellers. Jennifer, take it away.
Average sales price. Last month it was 556,710, and in August it was 553,469, and last year it looks like we were down by about 20,000 at 532,213.
As the song goes, up, up, and away. So last year to last month to current, prices are increasing here in the Valley of the Sun.
Sean, what do we have next?
Next, we have sold to list price ratio. Last month, it was 98%. The month prior, it was just under 98%. And last year, it was at 97%. And really what the sold to list price ratio means is when you list a property, how close to 100% of the list price does the seller obtain. So you can see over the last 12 months, it's been up and it's holding relatively steady if we're looking at percentages. We're plus or minus 1%. And that's a great place for a housing market to be in. We hope you're enjoying the video thus far. If you are, please click like, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Oh, if you're thinking about buying and or selling, perhaps relocating to Arizona, make sure you get your free guides. They are unbelievable. And did I mention they're free? Okay, let's get back to the video. Listing success rate. In the common tongue, this lets us know how many homes are sold out of 100%. The ones that go on the market and go all the way to having new owners. Last month, 77.6%. The month prior, 78.7%. And last year at this time, it was down to 68.7%. So we can see many houses that are going on the market are not actually going all the way to the finish line being sold, but we are up from last year almost 10% and just down about a percentage point from last month. Hey Jennifer, on a side note, I just received an email from a client. They wanted to know what would be best practice preparing their property for sale during the holidays. Can you give us some advice on that?
Sure, if planning to sell during any holiday season, it is best to refrain from adding any holiday decor to your home. Not to be a Grinch, but your photos will look much better and is key to a first impression. And you don't want to date your listing. And lastly, buyers want to see the home without any distractions. Up next, we have month's supply of inventory. Last month, we had just under 2.5 months. In August, we had just under 2 months. And last year, this time, we had just over 3 months.
The good news is we're up from last month, but we're still down from last year. I always say that a healthy supply of inventory is somewhere between 2 and 4 months. So we're getting there. Before we forget, have a happy
and safe Halloween.
Leave us a comment and let us know what
your favorite scary movie is.
Last, but certainly not least,
average days on market. Last month it was 56. In August it was 57. And last year it was 47.
So, with the average days on market, it seems like for the last month and month prior, we're hovering around the same. Last year, homes were moving about 10 days faster off the market. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you watch this one. Until next time, please take care. God bless America. I'll talk to you soon.